let me get a simple thing. Okay, let me see. Something happened in the past, and you were found mentally unstable to be within members of society or something.
Not guilty by reason, and they hospitalized me, yes.
Okay, so they hospitalized you. Okay, somebody placed you into the custody of the state.
Right, the judge handed me over to the doctors.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you plead not guilty by reason of insanity
I
or
didn't
something?
plead anything. My lawyer did that. I just sat there and kept my mouth shut.
There you go.
There you go, Angela. Basically answered a big part of it. If you got under their control, under their jurisdiction, and you agreed to play by their rules because you got a lawyer.
Yeah, I told him I didn't want counsel, and he still wanted, you know.
If you didn't want counsel, then you would have had to say, is there a claim before this court? Is there a man that's going to come forth before this court and claim under oath or affirmation that I have done wrong?
I asked for a damage party, and they said the state of Louisiana is a damage party. I said, define the state of Louisiana.
What I'm saying is, and I guarantee you did not do this. When I'm saying this is what you say, you said it in writing. You never uttered a word in court.
Right.
I don't say anything with my voice in court at an arraignment because I don't want them to ever think at any time that I'm competent, that I understand anything that they're saying. As far as I'm concerned, they're speaking legalese, they're speaking Chinese, they're speaking
but as long as he's got a lawyer present, they're going to disregard anything he has to say and just listen.
Not at the arraignment.
To the lawyer.
At the arraignment. At the arraignment, they're going to ask you, are you going to be represented by counsel? And you just say, may I have leave of court of paper and pen, so I may address this court in a proper manner. You take the proper paper and pen, and you just write a very simple thing to the court. It says, who's ever moving this court, can you bring your claim forth now so I can compensate you of any wrong that I have done? Is there any claim going to be brought before this court today? If not, I'm going to require leave of court until such claim appears. Have a nice day. And if the court says something to me, if the judge or somebody says something to me, like, what's this? It's like, is there a claimant before this court? Is there anybody going to counterclaim, bring the claim forward? Yes or no? I will compensate any man of any wrong that I have done to any man. Is anybody going to bring the claim forward? I have nothing else to say other than to the man who's claiming I've done him wrong. There's no other man that I need to talk to. The judge says, well, you need to talk to me. Are you a man? Or are you sitting in the capacity of a magistrate or a judge? Well, I'm sitting in I need to talk to the man. Are you moving the court, sir? No, I'm not. I'm just a magistrate. Who is moving this court? The judge is not the court. The plaintiff is the court. I'm going to answer to the guy who's complaining. I'm going to answer to the guy who's complaining. But I'm not going to answer to anybody else. I just want to talk to the man that I've done wrong because I did not know I did done wrong. I'm glad that he brought it to my attention because now I want to compensate him. Here's my checkbook, the pen, and the ink, and everything's good to go. Just tell me who I did wrong, and let me compensate him, and we could all go home. I just want to settle my debt to society or any man or anybody wants to come forward. I don't care who wants who claims I owe a debt. Bring the claim forward. And I hope you have a third-party impartial witness to verify your claim, to back it up. I hope you're not just wasting this court's valuable resources and my time, which I can't be restored once I spend my time. I cannot get compensated, so I hope you're not going to watch the clock tick on you people, because I'm going to charge you for wasting my valuable time, because time is a resource in which it's been spent cannot be restored. So I hope you're making your claim, and I hope you do it fast, because the clock's ticking. I'm going to start charging you people.
Say I do this, and then the doctor speaks up and says, Your Honor, this week we need to hospitalize. This is not normal behavior.
You're under that jurisdiction and control. You signed a contract. You got to do a rescission. No, you've got to do a notice of rescission.
Not that I'm aware of.
No, you've got to, yes, because you contracted with the attorney to speak in your behalf. You have a contract between you and the attorney. Then the attorney has a contract with him in the court that he's going to provide services and he's going to be tendered payment. I'm guaranteed the attorney got paid for representing you.
Yeah, I paid him.
So now you're going to have to do a notice of rescission that you don't want anybody to speak. You don't want to have to. A notice of rescission just means I just wanted to bring it back to where it was before I got into this ridiculous contract with anybody. So you're making a notice of rescission that 8 years ago in 2005, I entered into a ridiculous contract, which I bound myself to this court and to its control and its jurisdiction. I want to do a rescission. I don't wish to no longer be held under that contract into those terms and conditions, which at one time I thought was a great benefit to go to a mental institution, but now I see the errors in my ways from 5 years ago, 8 years ago, and now I want to do rescission of the contract. And nobody can hold you to it.